everyone, welcome back to the channel. As always, hope you're doing well and I hope you're getting to enjoy some of the new PSVR games that have been coming out this month. As you know, it's been a bumper month for releases and we've still got a lot to look forward to. It's almost as if everyone's trying to get the games out before the arrival of the PlayStation 5 in November. So, the last few days have seen the release of OhShape, Budget Cuts and Swordsman on the PSVR. OhShape, the body-twisting exercise/rhythm game from Odda's Lab, based on the Japanese game show Hole in the Wall, is available on the UK PlayStation Store for £15.99 and offers a great fun workout with a variety of music and levels. Budget Cuts, the office-escaping, robot-dodging stealth game from Neat Corporation, is on the UK store for £19.99, currently discounted to £15.99 for PlayStation Plus subscribers, and that's until the end of September. It's a really great port of the PC version, and highly recommended if you enjoy a bit of stealthy sneaking around. Swordsman, the physics-based medieval combat game from Sin Studio, offers up a whole lot of swords with a large range of skills and modifiers to play around with, and is on the UK store currently for £13.99. Now, if you're thinking of picking any of these games up, I'll be uploading gameplay videos for all three to the channel, so be sure to check those out and see if you like the look of any of them. Moving on to other releases, one of the many games supposed to be launching in September was Traffic Jams from Vertigo Games. However, it's now been announced that the game has been put back until the first quarter of 2021. The reason stated for this was that they felt the game needed more time to reach its full potential. The chaotic traffic directing game was looking fun in previous trailers, but if it needs more polish then better to spend a bit more time getting it right. Of course, we've got plenty of other releases to keep us busy at the moment, so I look forward to returning to this one in a few months. Adding to the pile of recent games, however, we've now got a release date for Mortal Blitz Combat Arena, the PvP arena shooter which I covered in an earlier video during the open beta phase. We now know the full version will be releasing on the 8th of October and will be free to play with optional purchases for arena packs which will give additional in-game perks, weapons and stages. The open beta was pretty good fun, particularly when using the aim controller, but it remains to be seen what the final game will offer and how popular it will be, as finding a match during the beta could sometimes be a bit hit or miss. Next up, a couple of updates to existing games. Firstly, the No Man's Sky update mentioned in the last news video has since dropped. The Origins update brings another mass of new features and improvements to the game, including more variation in planet surfaces and terrain, including volcanoes, new creatures, new weather, and an overhauled UI. Most importantly perhaps, this update also includes giant sandworms, so for anyone wanting to recreate those iconic scenes from the Dune books and movie, now is the time. Sadly, still no sign of a PlayStation Pro patch or any enhancements to sharpen up the graphics for the VR version. It'll be interesting to see if they're able to make use of the power of PlayStation 5 to bring some improvements there. That said, No Man's Sky is still an absolutely amazing game that will give you hours upon hours of gameplay if you enjoy exploring, and it's well worth a purchase. Secondly, an update for Crisis Brigade 2 has been released. Time Crisis style shooter has a reputation for being tough as nails, but this latest update includes a couple of features that might help ease the struggle. It includes dual wielding, so the ability to carry two guns at once, which should help with taking out the waves of bad guys. And it also introduces a riot shield, which as well as making it be easier to defend yourself, also has the bonus of making the game playable seated, which is great for people who are unable to perform the crouching that was originally required to dodge enemy fire. The developers are still busy with finalising the multiplayer component and are also promising some additional levels in future updates, similar to the way the original Crisis Brigade received new levels after release. Both Crisis Brigade games are well worth picking up if you're a fan of the old Time Crisis style arcade shooters. Moving on, I reported on Sniper Elite VR a couple of news videos ago when the new trailer had just been released. More recently, the PlayStation blog featured an article detailing how developer Rebellion has adapted Sniper Elite for PSVR. It was a really good and straight to the point article which made all the right sounds about the things we like to hear for VR games. It mentioned 3 control options, offering a choice between the aim controller, the move controllers and the DualShock controller. Movement options will include free movement and teleportation based movement, so it can be played standing or seated. The game will include a full single player campaign with 18 missions across a variety of different levels, with a range of challenges to increase replayability. The core gameplay is set to mimic that of the previous games, and will offer the ability to set traps, cause distractions, and perform stealth and melee based kills. The famous X-ray kill cam from previous games also makes a return, so you can expect to see a few gruesome slow motion kills in this one as well. Overall, it all sounds really promising, and definitely one to watch out for. Finally, a bit more future gazing about possible new PSVR hardware. There's been a lot of talk recently about new controller patents filed by Sony, which show designs for new VR controllers. Now it's worth remembering that companies file a lot of patents and they don't always lead to any actual products being released. Sony are no different in this respect and have filed many patents for various VR related devices in the past. What's promising about this particular design, however, is that it appears to include a lot of the more modern controller features that the Move controllers are so sorely lacking. The design strongly resembles Valve's Index controllers, sometimes known as the knuckle controllers, which suggests they would offer things like finger tracking, analog sticks, and would be tracked by the headset itself, which would require of course an inside-out tracking on the headset, where the cameras are actually in the headset facing outwards. Now it's probably a given that any new PSVR headset would use inside-out tracking or similar, rather than relying on the current less reliable combination of external camera and light tracking. However, until Sony make an announcement of any actual new hardware, this is all just speculation, but even so, it's good to know they're still looking at ways to move forward with PlayStation VR. Okay, that's it for another news roundup. Please leave a like if you found this useful, as it helps the channel, and if you haven't already, then please do subscribe and hit that notification bell to keep up with the latest videos. Bye for now.